In the Viking Age, Norsemen sailed across the seas, leaving behind a legacy of mystery and intrigue. The period spanned 200 years, from the late 8th century to the early 11th century. During this time, the Vikings established themselves as skilled warriors and traders. However, the traditional image of a Viking has been called into question. A team of researchers has analyzed ancient genomes to gain a better understanding of the Viking Age. The study, published in a reputable scientific journal, has shed new light on the genetics of the Vikings. By examining the DNA of ancient Viking remains, the researchers have been able to challenge the traditional image of a Viking. Researchers analyzed 442 ancient genomes, which were extracted from the remains of Vikings buried in various locations across Scandinavia and Northern Europe. The genomes provided a unique insight into the genetics of the Viking Age, allowing the researchers to reconstruct the population dynamics of the time. This was a groundbreaking study, as it was the largest ever Viking DNA study. The study found large regional variation in the genetics of the Viking Age. This suggests that the Viking population was not homogeneous, but rather consisted of diverse groups with different genetic profiles. The researchers also found that the Viking population was not isolated, but rather interacted with other populations in Europe, resulting in genetic exchange. Locals from various regions were recruited into the Viking culture, adopting the Viking way of life and participating in Viking activities. This recruitment of locals into the Viking culture challenges the traditional image of a Viking as a member of a specific ethnic group. Instead, the Viking culture was a dynamic and inclusive phenomenon that transcended ethnic boundaries. Many Vikings carried genes for dark hair, which challenges the traditional stereotype of a blonde Viking. The study found that the Viking population was genetically diverse, with many individuals carrying genes for dark hair and other non-Norse traits. This suggests that the Viking population was more complex and diverse than previously thought, and that the traditional image of a Viking needs to be revised. The data from 442 ancient genomes was analyzed. This dataset revealed the truth about Viking genetics. The results were surprising and challenged traditional views. The largest ever Viking DNA study has been completed. It provides a new understanding of Viking genetics and culture. The study's findings are based on a thorough analysis of ancient genomes. The study has significant implications for our understanding of Viking genetics and culture. It shows that the traditional view of Vikings needs to be revised. New evidence has come to light. There is still more to discover about Viking genetics and culture. Further research is needed to fully understand the complexities of the Viking Age. New studies will likely shed more light on this topic. In the Viking Age, Scandinavia was a hub of cultural and genetic exchange. Many locals were recruited into the Viking culture. This challenges the traditional stereotype of the blonde Norseman. The largest ever Viking DNA study has analyzed the genomes of hundreds of ancient Vikings. Many carried genes for dark hair, which challenges the traditional stereotype. The results are based on a thorough analysis of the data. Viking culture was not just limited to Scandinavia. Locals from other regions were also recruited into the Viking ranks. This genetic diversity is reflected in the DNA of modern-day Scandinavians. In the Viking Age, recruitment of locals was a common practice. This process involved 2,000 or more people from various regions. As a result, the Viking population became genetically diverse. The recruitment process played a crucial role in shaping the genetic makeup of the Viking population. Many Vikings carried genes for dark hair, which challenges the traditional stereotype of the blonde Norseman. The genetic trait of dark hair is still present in modern-day Vikings. This discovery was made possible by the analysis of hundreds of ancient genomes. The results show that dark hair was more common among Vikings than previously thought. Viking culture has had a lasting impact on modern society. From language to customs, the Viking legacy can still be seen today. The Vikings' influence on modern culture is evident in the many place names and surnames that originate from the Viking Age. This legacy is a testament to the Vikings' ability to adapt and integrate with other cultures. Viking culture was characterized by genetic exchange and the recruitment of locals from other regions. This genetic diversity is reflected in the DNA of modern-day Vikings. The study of Viking genetics has revealed a complex picture of the Viking population, with many individuals carrying genes from multiple regions. Viking identity is complex and multifaceted, characterized by a mix of Scandinavian and non-Scandinavian genetic influences. This complexity is reflected in the many different cultures and regions that the Vikings interacted with. The Viking identity is not just limited to Scandinavia, but also includes the many other regions that were influenced by Viking culture. The largest ever Viking DNA study has analyzed the genomes of hundreds of ancient Vikings. The results show that many Vikings carried genes for dark hair, challenging the traditional stereotype of the blonde Norseman. This discovery has significant implications for our understanding of Viking culture and identity. Viking culture was known for its ability to recruit locals from other regions. This recruitment process involved the integration of new people into Viking society. The Vikings' ability to recruit and integrate people from other regions was a key factor in their success and legacy. Viking culture was not just limited to Scandinavia, but also included locals from other regions who were recruited into the Viking ranks. This genetic diversity is reflected in the DNA of modern-day Vikings. The study of Viking genetics has revealed a complex picture of the Viking population, with many individuals carrying genes from multiple regions. In modern society, the Viking legacy can still be seen in language and customs. The influence of Viking culture is evident in many aspects of life. This lasting impact is a testament to the Vikings' ability to adapt and thrive. Over time, their culture has continued to evolve. Many Vikings carried genes for dark hair, which challenges the traditional stereotype of the blonde Norseman. This genetic trait is still present in modern-day Scandinavians. The discovery of dark hair genes in Viking DNA has significant implications for our understanding of Viking identity. It highlights the complexity of Viking genetics. Viking identity is complex and multifaceted, characterized by a mix of Scandinavian and non-Scandinavian genetic influences. This complexity is reflected in the diversity of Viking culture and society. The Vikings were a dynamic and adaptive people, and their identity continues to evolve over time. As a result, our understanding of Viking identity must be nuanced and multifaceted. Viking culture was characterized by genetic exchange and the recruitment of locals from other regions. This genetic diversity is reflected in the DNA of modern-day Vikings, with a mix of Scandinavian and non-Scandinavian genetic influences. The Vikings' ability to recruit locals and adapt to new environments was a key factor in their success. Over 2,000 years, this process has shaped the genetic makeup of the Viking population. Viking culture was known for its ability to recruit locals from other regions, which played a significant role in shaping the genetic makeup of the Viking population. This recruitment process allowed the Vikings to adapt to new environments and expand their territory. The Vikings' ability to recruit locals was a key factor in their success, and it continues to influence the genetic diversity of modern-day Scandinavians. In many ways, the Viking culture was a culture of recruitment and adaptation. The largest ever Viking DNA study has analyzed the genomes of hundreds of ancient Vikings, revealing a complex picture of Viking genetics. The results show that many Vikings carried genes for dark hair, challenging the traditional stereotype of the blonde Norseman. This study has significant implications for our understanding of Viking identity and the history of Scandinavia. Based on 442 ancient genomes, the study provides a nuanced view of Viking genetics. The Viking legacy can still be seen in modern society, from language to customs. The influence of Viking culture is evident in many aspects of life, including art, literature, and architecture. Over time, the Viking legacy has continued to evolve, shaping the identity of modern-day Scandinavians. The Vikings' ability to adapt and thrive has left a lasting impact on the world. Thanks for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time as we explore more secrets and surprises from the world of genetics and history. The story of Viking genetics is a complex and fascinating one, and we're glad you could join us on this journey of discovery. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos about the hidden secrets of our past.